Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. Today, the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources Board voted unanimously to start a wolf hunt in Wisconsin starting next week and only for 1 week. They've set a quota of up to 200 animals. They are willing to give out up to 4,000 permits. You apply for those starting tonight at 12:01 a.m. at gowild.wi.gov. This abbreviated wolf season will run just from February 22nd through the 28th. The DNR originally planned to start the hunt in November, but last week a judge ordered them to start it now in February. The DNR is still fighting that order. They filed a motion in appeals court on Friday. Authorities have now identified a Three Lakes man who they say was killed Friday night while trying to pull his son's truck out of a ditch. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office says 59-year-old George Steinhaus was pronounced dead at the scene Friday night. Their initial investigation showed a truck was headed northbound on Highway X in the town of Three Lakes. When it crossed the road, went into the ditch. They say Steinhaus was trying to help pull that truck out when he was run or backed over on accident. The 29-year-old driver has been identified as his son, Samuel Steinhaus, who has now been arrested and is facing several possible charges, including homicide by intoxicated use of a motor vehicle. Outside, Jeff, not just cold this morning, but record cold.
Yeah, we finally broke a record low temperature this morning, but then the sun came out and gave us temperatures like this today. Right now, we're at 2 degrees in Rhinelander, 4 in Leona, 1 in Anago. So yeah, we recovered nicely today, but tomorrow even warmer, and there are even 30s in the forecast by the end of this week. But this morning, look at this, 33 below in Rhinelander, all record lows here, Merrill, Rhinelander, and Anago. We will not do this again tonight. Tonight, low temperatures down near 13 below. So our favorite, the wind chill advisory is back. We feel like temperatures near 30 below this evening, air temperatures near 15 below, but it gets better from there. So 15 for a high tomorrow, and then look at Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, a steady climb up into the 30s by next Monday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. Those recent bitter temperatures have actually put some water and sewer pipes in danger. The city of Rhinelander has now told some people in the city to start running their water 24/7 to prevent freezing. They're asking those people to run cold water about the diameter of a pencil lead from one fixture per property. They say the city will then adjust billing accordingly for the start date of the activity. This does not affect everyone in the city. Some people have water lines at different depths. The full list of affected people is on the City Hall website. You should have been notified if you are included. That list will also be updated periodically to include new locations. With those record cold temperatures in some areas, folks with propane heat could be a little worried. Officials say as long as the air temperature is above -44, propane should stay in its gas form. Any lower than that, and it can turn into a liquid. No part of Wisconsin has dipped lower than that, though, this winter. A professional from Ritchie Lakeland Propane suggests making sure your propane tank is clear of snow in the winter and that your vents are clear of snow, and make sure there is a walkable path to your tank. If maintenance is required, it's a lot easier to get there that way. You may remember many organizations held clothing drives at the start of winter to help those in need, and now that the temperatures have really dipped outside, those drives are paying dividends. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
In December, we think that's when the cold months are coming.
Each month, St. Peter's Fishermen Parish and Eagle River ask themselves, what does the community need and what can be done?
And so we're thinking that's a good time to collect coats.
The church collected countless winter apparel for both children and adults.
So the cold weather is coming, everybody has the coats, and it's ready for everybody who needs them.
But while the project was based in December, the amount of donations they received created a different story.
So we had a full rack at one time, but we're down to what we have behind me right now.
The church says they had double the amount of donations seen here earlier this year. And the church actually had a completely other rack full of coats, and these are just their leftovers from December, coming in, though, at a perfect time while we're experiencing that extra cold weather right now.
Right now is a good time for someone to come. I mean, everyone needs a coat now. It's freezing outside. So anyone who needs a coat should come in and get one.
Giving the community a chance to still get some warm clothing for the rest of the year.
Take whatever they need, or if they know someone else, like I have a neighbor or know someone else who needs a coat, they can come in and get it for them if they don't want to feel comfortable coming in and get it themselves.
You can pick up or drop off winter clothing at St. Peter's Church from Tuesday to Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. or during regular mass hours.
Anything that's left over, we'll give to the Northwood Share Needs Ministry so that they have those coats there too. And our thrift shop can have some of them if they find a need for it too. So the coats will go to someone who needs it, whether it's here at Northwood Share or through our thrift shop here in Eagle River.
In Eagle River, Georgina Fernandez, News Watch 12.
And the church says it'll keep those coats out until the end of this month at their parish. The Denver Library in Three Lakes is planning a series of meetings to talk to people about opportunities to volunteer with the library or other groups in the area. They're scheduled for March 18th, 20th, and 25th. The library hopes these conversations can help kind of design and revamp the volunteer program at the library. They also hope to help direct people to other organizations and agencies needing volunteer help. For more information, you can contact the Denver Library or visit their website. Hockey is a sport for many people, especially in the Eagle River area, love to play. We'll take a closer look at one young woman and her family's journey to enjoy the game in just a few minutes. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast right here on News Watch 12.
The President's Sale at Slumberland. Come on. Slumberland Furniture has the best prices around, and right now everything is an additional 25% off.
Well, hello Slumberland.
Get your look for less at the huge President's Sale at Slumberland.
Menards has the best and brightest ideas for lighting your home. Explore our lighting showroom and get the update you're looking for in any room. Find your style with over 1,000 options with Patriot Lighting. Add a sophisticated look with the Chantel Collection. The chandelier is just $124.99. Or choose an industrial style with the Steel Collection. This 6-light island light is only $179.99 during Menards Race to Savings Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Have you ever looked up how much of an appliance is made in the U.S.? At Maher Water Corporation, we use systems that are 90% made in the U.S. In fact, over 80% of the unit is made right here in the Midwest, and 75% of the entire unit is made right here in our beautiful state of Wisconsin. Combining the local-made product with a local family company means money spent here stays here. So call us today to meet our Wisconsin-made family.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
He's thinking new mattress? She's thinking, well, a lot of things. It's okay. Get an extra 25% off our already low Slumberland price. The Sealy Posturepedic mattress on closeout for only $529. Our biggest sale of the year at Slumberland Furniture.
You are? Well, the temperature results are back for the month of January 2021. These are land and ocean temperatures. Came back as the 7th warmest January on record. On this map, red's above average, blue is below. A good reminder that short-term weather is not climate, because look what we did this morning. These lows are kind of off the charts, right? Several record lows in here. 38 below for Tomahawk, 32 below for Merrill. Everybody was just kind of like non-human like cold right this morning. This morning, though, was cold, but tonight will not be as bad with low temperatures down near 13 below. So here are the records we set this morning. We had to work like 8 days to get a low record in here. 33 below in Rhinelander, 31 below in Antigo. So this was this morning. Again, tonight not as cold, albeit still cold with low temperatures down near 15 below. Highs today, though, 3 in Rhinelander, 5 in Tomahawk, 5 in Ladysmith. So it's comfortable out there. Just kidding, it's still cold, but warmer temperatures are on the way. It'll begin getting here tomorrow with highs back in the teens, and there are 30s back in the forecast not too far from now. And we are building a ton of ice, as you can imagine, on the Great Lakes, up 20% from last Monday, now at 37% across the Great Lakes. So, yeah, that's going to keep happening too this week, as we'll have temperatures still well below average. Okay, our favorite advisory is back. This is the wind chill advisory. We pretty much had one, or a wind chill warning, the last 8 days around here. This is your tax dollars saying, hey, be careful out there tonight. Feel like temperatures near 30 below. snow, that can freeze your skin in as little as 20 minutes, so you will definitely feel that. But here's the good news. If you don't like cold temperatures, here's the core of the cold air, and if we put it in motion, it's going to get out of here. We're going to flip this thing next week, and that's going to give us much warmer temperatures, actually heat building across the west. And we're getting in now into late parts of February. That's a typical sign of spring is on the way, and it's definitely going to be in our backyards too by the end of this week. Here's the trend. Tomorrow, not so much. 19 for Wednesday. Back in the 20s, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and that's a 33 in the forecast. It's a week from today, but still a 33 in the forecast week from today. And we're not going to stop there. So all the long-range forecast modeling now, 8, 10, 14 days out, shows a big warm area across much of the country. This is the last week of February. That will put us above average in temperatures. That could give us some days flirting with 40. Okay, not this week, but the week after. So we'll see. We're going to flip this thing around, and history would tell us that when you flip things like this time of year, it tends to get much warmer around here. All right, so here we go. Snowfall-wise, this is the problem, right? So far this season, 41.1 inches. That's it, up against 88.4 from last snow season. Can we do it? This is going to be a stretch, right? Because everything right now is going well around Wisconsin. There is some snow in Wisconsin, but you have to go to Kenosha County right now to see it. A little bit of light flurry action right there. There's a big snow across the Midwest right now. In fact, here it is, moving toward the East Coast. This will be on the national news tonight, and it was in Oklahoma yesterday, brought 12 inches of snow to Oklahoma City, and there is snow on the beaches in Galveston, Texas right now, with highs in Galveston today in the 20s. They don't know what to do with that. This is going to pull off to the east of us this evening. We will be left with high and dry all week long. In fact, here's the drought monitor. Not a problem now because it's not growing season, but if we keep being as dry as we are into the spring months, it's going to be a problem around here. We'll definitely keep an eye on it for you. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, not as cold. Seems weird to say that, right? Low temperatures down near 13 below with a northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, it's Tuesday, mostly sunny. That'll feel good. Highs back in the teens. That's great, with a calm wind pretty much all day long. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows we're dry tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The bigger story here is the temperatures back in the 30s by next Monday. Justin?
All right, thanks, Jeff. The Eagle River Sports Arena is one of the most famous venues in all of the Northwoods, a place where hockey reigns supreme. But for the family of one Northland Pines Eagle, it's often better to catch the game at home. Newswatch 12's Griffin Stroin explains.
Eagle River is a hockey town.
I love playing here, and it'll be kind of sad next year not playing here, but I'm just grateful for being able to play in this type of rink.
Eagles senior captain Emma Sema has been a part of this team for years now, but her skating career didn't start in a face-off circle.
I first started out as a figure skater, but I kept on falling, and just like this one time I fell, and I just was crying, and my dad just you gotta be tough like a hockey player, why don't you go out and play hockey? So then that just changed my mind, and I've just loved hockey ever since.
A lot of people call her Firecracker or Jack, so she's got a lot of energy, sort of that explosive energy at times.
And she won't stop playing hockey anytime soon.
Every single time that someone asks me oh, are you gonna go play hockey in college? I'm just yeah, I committed somewhere. I just feel super proud of myself.
Sema committed to Bethel University, but the path Emma had to skate just to get here wasn't easy.
I was probably in about first grade when it started, her vision slowly started to go.
In 2008, Emma's mom Laura was diagnosed with bilateral atrophy of the optic nerve, meaning both of her optic nerves were slowly dying.
From me being super young, I was actually really affected by it. I struggled a lot. She just felt more lost, or Mama, can you see me? Can you see me, Mama? And she'd come real close to my face. Mama, can you see me now? Can you see me? Hard.
For them, hockey was a way to come together.
Let's go, Pines!
Even if Bill is the only parent in the stands.
When I'm at the arena, I just hear sticks hitting the ice and pucks sliding across the ice. Otherwise, I don't know what's going on.
94.5 WRJO.
So, instead, she listens to the games on a radio that's older than Emma.
And that's where I can do my twirling and my clapping and my hooting and hollering and cheering. And I just think that's like one of the greatest things ever.
It takes the whole team to execute the game plan.
We kept reminding them that, hey, we're a family, and we do this through the challenging times, whether they're good or bad.
And even when life doesn't seem fair, you get slashed. You get back up and make the best of it.
The thing is, it made me who I am today. It sucks a lot what happened, but if it didn't happen, I think my life would be a lot different.
So for now, Emma will focus on lacing up her skates for Team Wisconsin. But come the fall, when she gets on campus, she still has to figure out one more thing for her mom.
The first thing that I'm probably going to ask my coach is if there's a radio thing that my mom could listen to. So,
in Eagle River, I'm Griffin Stroyan, News Watch 12.
After college, Emma's planning on becoming a vision rehab therapist to help people like her mom. Well, tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, the day before the start of Lent. Since many people fast during Lent, they can often kind of store things up. Oh, we're going to the commercial break right here. We'll be right back.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Head to Eagle River this weekend for the World Series of Snowmobile Racing. Check out derbycomplex.com for tickets and information.
At WJFW, our News Watch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC News Watch 12, news from where you live.
Bella Friday here at Tundraland. Growing up in Wisconsin, I spent many weekends on my parents' deck listening to dad jokes. Like, do you know why the pony lost his voice? Because he was a little horse. Your backyard is a place where memories are made, and a brand new deck by Tundraland is a great way to make your backyard beautiful. Call 1-800-TUNDRALAND for special savings like half off installation. Call 1-800-TUNDRALAND and do me a favor, tell them Bella sent ya.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Mix 96.5.
Tomorrow is Fat Tuesday, the day before the start of Lent. Since many people fast during Lent, they can store up ahead of time, including with the traditional patski, which is kind of like an indulgent Polish donut.
Describe it as it's like a chewy donut, and it's got filling in it. So like, for example, in these 4-packs, you got a strawberry, a raspberry, a vanilla cream, and a lemon cream, and those are the 4 different fillings.
Butchkies are once a year kind of bakery items sold at places all over, including the Three Lakes Town Market.
She makes them homemade here in Three Lakes. She brings them into the store where we sell them. Last year was the first year we did it, and it went over really good. So we're doing it again this year. Again, it's going over really good.
The items are available until tomorrow at the Three Lakes Town Market. We'll have more on these sweet treats coming up on News Watch 12 at 6. Across the country, nearly 53 million people have now received at least their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. CDC officials say more than 14 million people nationwide are now fully vaccinated. As you'd hope, with the rise in vaccinations, there has also been a drop in new cases. CDC tracking shows a drop from almost 250,000 new cases a day nationwide to about 88,000 over the last 30 days. President Biden returns to the White House today to begin a week focused on both COVID-19 relief and health care. And with the impeachment trial of former President Trump now behind them, Democrats and Republicans are plodding ahead with the complicated search for common ground. Alice Barr has the latest.
President Biden beginning the first week of his administration without the shadow of his predecessor's impeachment, issuing a President's Day message calling for a united response to the nation's crises.
And if we do it together as one people, one nation, one America, we will not fail.
Congress now shifting its focus to easing the devastating effects of the pandemic.
To provide relief to people, to get schools open, and to push back on the virus.
Lawmakers under pressure to vote on the president's $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill before benefits start expiring next month. And today, the Affordable Care Act is back in the spotlight with the opening of a special 3-month enrollment period, offering access to those who've lost jobs and insurance. It comes as Democrats are aiming to cut health care costs by increasing Obamacare subsidies as part of the COVID bill. That's just one area Republicans oppose. They want to spend much less on targeted relief. Democrats are prepared to pass the bill without Republican votes, pointing to polling that shows broad support from the public.
And the question becomes whether those Republicans in the Congress will do what their constituents want them to do, and that is to support this plan.
COVID relief back on the fast track with millions desperate for help.
That's Alice Barr reporting. Parler, the social media network popular with conservatives, was banned last month. It's now back online. The homepage for the newly redesigned website reads, quote, "Speak freely and express yourself openly without fear of being deplatformed for your views," end quote. Parler's return comes after revelations some of the Capitol rioters had kind of organized on the platform. Major tech platforms like Amazon, Apple, and Google all decided not to work with it anymore, effectively cutting it off from the internet. The site also links to a new community guidelines document that explains the company will, quote, "not knowingly allow itself to be used as a tool for crime, civil torts, or other unlawful acts," end quote. We'll be right back.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
Rejuvenation begins at Sundara. Exhilarate your mind in nature as you walk through secluded pine forests. Renew your body with guided yoga, signature pools, and specialty spa treatments. Recharge your soul and reconnect with what matters most. A wellness destination spa to rebalance your mind, body, and soul. Reserve your rejuvenating stay today at sundaraspa.com. Sundara Inn & Spa. Energize your soul.
Season after season, year after year, customers have found that when it comes to replacing their windows, there's only one company to call, Renewal by Andersen. Call the number at the bottom of your screen right now and take advantage of this limited time offer. So what makes Renewal by Andersen so good? Fibrix, an innovative composite material, exclusive to Andersen, that provides strength and durability, far surpassing vinyl. In fact, it won't warp or bow over time like vinyl does. Get the window replacement solution proven to stand the test of time, plus the peace of mind that comes from a superior service experience. That's Renewal by Andersen. Now is the perfect time to call for your free window diagnosis. This fantastic offer is available only for a limited time. Don't delay and miss out. Here's your opportunity to save money without compromising on quality. Call now before this remarkable offer expires. Renewal by Andersen. The better way to a better window.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Well, someone could be celebrating President's Day with a bit of American history. A lock of George Washington's hair. This framed clipping from the first president among the many items up for bid at a 300 historic item auction at RR Auctions. Other items include a lock of Martha Washington's hair and John F. Kennedy's Harvard sweater. Abraham Lincoln's hair had fetched 80 grand last year at auction. This one is valued at 75 grand, so not quite as popular. The auction runs until February 18th.
It's kind of cool stuff,
I guess.
Okay, speaking of cool stuff, the sun is setting out there right now, and hopefully someone is bringing you dinner because it's cold outside. We've been warmer. Temperatures out there right now are 2 in Rhinelander, 1 in Tomahawk, 1 in Antigo, 4 in Wausau. We'll have low temperatures tonight, not as cold as last night. However, we're still talking about 13, 14, 15 below 0 again, but not as cold with lows last night down near 30 below. But then looking ahead, so we stay dry for a while. Tuesday, tomorrow 15, Wednesday 19, upward trend, here we go. And then those are 20s and even some 30s a week from today back in the forecast. And we're probably not going to stop there.
We are trending in the right direction. Yes. All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.